pretty big. At least 10 pounds.
Which means we can't take
I don't know why I'd want it. Anyway, I'd have to ask Saturn for it first.
Alright. I don't believe there's anything to klepto from up here. Isn't that sad? Alright. Where's Mama Dorita?
Let's
Sheriff's
see.
office.
Way at the end, I see a cell, and I
Yikes!
can't believe my eyes. There's a dead body. Oh man, that guy must have been rotting away for 100 years. I wonder whether that poor devil died inside there, or if he'd already kicked the bucket before they stuck him in there. It's locked shut. It must be for that stove over there.
He's not gonna need it.
All right. I don't think anyone will need them to light up the stove. 5 nice logs. Might come in handy.
So you can't carry a big bucket of paint, but bulky logs that were stacked as high as the stove itself, no problem. Alright, liquor store. Yay, liquor store.
Impossible. I'd have to remove the boards on the door.
Well, that's no problem. I've got a crowbar and I don't have a crowbar anymore. Wah! I apparently left it on the helicopter.
Whoa! The bank sure is a mess.
No kidding. Goodness.
I see the locomotive really wrecked the place when it derailed and smashed into the bank.
What's that?
This is really run down. All I see are old papers covered in dust. Then there's that metallic object down there. Not a clue what this is, but it seems to be in pretty good shape despite years of sitting on that shelf.
Well, as long as it stays dry, metal
Okay,
objects
I'll take it.
tend to last.
Whoa, this looks like a stapler.
Yeah, I've
Why
seen staplers like
rudimentary
that.
it is. Definitely a model from the 19th century. I'd better take the staples that were lying next to the stapler. They look similar to the rivets used by cobblers.
This place is ruined. Wrecked up good.
I bet this was J.T. Douglas's desk.
Yeah, and?
B.D. Bank of Douglasville, I suppose.
Alrighty. Nothing else to look at here. I doubt there's
It's
anything in the
really
register.
old. Probably stopped working a long time ago. It'd make for a lovely decorative antique if someone cleaned it up.
Oh yes, Brian. Delightful. What is this? Martha Stewart all of a sudden?
It's open now. The drawer's slid out, but there's not a single penny.
How do I get out of here? I want to
I
check
can't
out the...
imagine the havoc that locomotive wreaked the day it derailed and annihilated everything in its path. Huh. Reminds me of a model I got for Christmas one year. Yep, it's almost exactly alike. There's the smokestack, and to the left is a spout where you fill the water tank, and further to the left is the whistle next to the engineer's cab. I love those big smokestacks on old steam trains from the 1800s. No need to. It won't open or close. The water goes straight into the hole left around the valve in the inlet.
Alright.
You'd have to do that from inside the cab. I could try to go in through the hole next to the broken part of the roof, but I'd almost rather go up to the side and enter through the window there.
Why are you announcing this?
Okay, let's see what's in here. I don't know what the two smaller ones on the top and the bottom indicate, but the larger two in the middle, well, the upper one is a pressure gauge for the boiler, and the lower one indicates the level of water in the tank.
Okay.
That's the wheel used to increase pressure in the boiler. That doesn't make sense with the boiler off. That's the lever the engineer uses to start and stop the train.
This is going to come in handy.
It has no firewood or other fuel inside.
Oh, interesting.
Well, all right. These logs will make first-class fuel.
I don't know why we would be starting the boiler. Yeah, no, I don't at all. No. But, yeah, we can... Alright.
That's the lever the engineer... It's useless.
The boiler isn't working.
It doesn't need to be open to put... It has a hole where you can do...
Okay.
It's ready to light when you are.
I have to light the boiler. I don't have anything to light the boiler, so let's go do other stuff.
I think with one big leap, I can reach the window.
Yeah, that would suck if you were just stuck there for the rest of your life and you died. Like that prisoner in the cell. Hey, look, it's a wagon. And there's another wagon. I'm going to go to the wagon. This is taking too long. Good lord, that was boring.
This must have been a supply wagon, because it has some sort of strap attached to an iron ring at the edge. And there are more similar rings at each end of the wagon on both sides. I bet the strap passed through all of those rings over the goods to keep them from moving around on those dusty, bumpy old roads.
Okay. Amazing that strap's intact after all
Okay,
these years. Let's
I'll cut
ruin
right
it.
next to the iron ring. That way I'll get most of the whole strap. It must be 6 to 8 yards long. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Yes.
Hi, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. How's it going? Did you find out anything else?
I'm working on it. You see, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Shoot.
Hey, there's a dead body inside of a cell in the sheriff's office.
Yeah, it's been there for over a century.
Who was it?
The town doctor. Apparently, he was a drunkard, and a kid died because of him. He was in jail waiting for his trial when the train derailed.
How could they let him die there in such a cruel way?
The sheriff had a key to the cell, and he also died the day the train derailed. Legend has it, someone warned everyone that the train was speeding toward the town out of control with nobody at the helm. The sheriff rode out to where the train was and managed to climb into the driver's cab of the locomotive, but a stroke of bad luck made him fall into the boiler.
Damn.
The guy was burned up alive and failed to stop the train. And as I already told you, due to the derailment, everyone fled town, and nobody even thought about releasing the drunk doctor who had caused the death of a child.
So he starved to death.
Don't you think you should take him out and bury him properly?
Well, the door was locked, and the way I look at it, that cell is the closest that guy ever got to a grave. I don't think it'd do any good to bury him at this point. And that cell is kind of like having your own pantheon.
Back up a bit.
Yes?
It's about the safe in the bank.
What about it?
I've been sifting around the ruins of the bank, and I didn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on the upper floor. I believe it was in the basement of the bank. You know, to be on the safe side. The bad thing
Safe
is,
side.
the way into the basement was completely blocked when the locomotive crashed into the building.
I'm going to continue on my search. Thanks for all your help, Sushi. See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Interesting. Alright. I think I'm done with town for now. What's this? Hey, Mama Doritas.
This house looks Mexican, and there's a huge guy in the doorway. I don't know. He seems to be keeping guard, but he looks like a nice guy. I'll go talk to him to see what happens.
That head with the sewn shut eyes is creeping me the heck out.
Howdy, partner. What brings you to these parts? What do you want from Mama Dorita?
Mama Dorita? No, look, I'm searching for the remains of a Hopi village. I know it was around this area somewhere. By the way, my name is Brian.
An Indian village?
Yeah, Hopi to be exact.
Well, I reckon there's an old ghost town called Douglasville, and now there's a bunch of hippies living there.
No, I've been through there already. Douglasville is not the town I'm looking for. Thanks anyway, though.
Well, pal, I never heard of any other abandoned villages around here.
You think Mama Dorita could help me?
Sorry, but I doubt it. Mama Dorita helps people with other types of problems.
Other types of problems?
You know,
Yeah,
personal
she's
problem.
in contact with the other side.
The other side?
So she could
You
ask
mean
the
she talks
Indians.
to dead people?
Yup, she's mastered the arts of voodoo, soothsaying, and Santeria. And she's a healer, too.
I'd love to meet her. Maybe she might know something about the Hopi village.
No way. Mama Dorita doesn't do that kind of thing. Look for a good archaeologist, pal.
No way.
Wait, you have to...
Friend,
What's up, kid?
I'd like to see Mama Dorita.
I told you that can't be. She can't help you with your problem, pal. I'm sorry. When you have other troubles, the ones Mama Dorita can fix up, don't you hesitate to come around.
What did you do before working for Mama Dorita?
Well, I don't like to think about my past. All I can tell you is that I'm not real proud of some of the things I did. Luckily, Mama Dorita came into my life like a shining light and gave it all new meaning. Now my only mission is to serve Mama Dorita.
Okay, Mama Dorito.
I see you like gum. You're always chewing some.
Oh, that's not gum. It's menthol chewing tobacco. I can't resist it, you know. Helps me pass the time.
Alright.
Well, I'll just go on my way here.
All right, me too.
I have a feeling you're just going to stay here and not go on your way.
By the look of that bucket, I'd say it hasn't been used for quite a while.
I'm not going to jump in the well. What the hell is wrong with this thing?
After all, this really improves the ambiance, just like that shrunken head on the pole. After all, Mama Dorita is some sort of sorceress, and any self-respecting sorceress would decorate her place with this kind of stuff.
Alright.
Oh man, this is the mine that killed Gina. Right when I was starting to... Well, let's not think about that. I've got to concentrate on
mine
solving
did
this
not
mystery.
kill Gina,
I owe it
Brian.
to Gina. If I could move that stone away from the entrance, I might find the Hopi village through the mine.
Alright.
I think it's an oil can.
Recipient. Okay.
A bit heavy, but it may be of some use to me.
Yes, it may. Unknown place.
Wow! That crater is really big. Jeez! Someone's camping down there, right at the edge of the crater. I'll go down and see who it is. Hello?
Whoa!
Hey, friend. Hi.
Good lord.
Yo! Nah! It's impossible! I can't get them to open the door!
Them? Who are they?
Them!
Them! You know! Extraterrestrials!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, who are you and what are you doing here? Are you looking for them, like me?
No. My name's Brian, and I'm searching for an old Indian village.
Ryan? You know the meaning of that name?
No, I don't. What is it?
I haven't a clue. But my name is Joshua, and it means liberation. That's something to think about, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's real interesting.
I know. Well, now that I think about it, they must have sent you here to help make my communication machine work.
Really, my friend, no one sent me.
Just because you're not conscious of it doesn't mean they didn't bring you here. Either I'm way off here, or just a few days ago, you never would have imagined you'd be here at the foot of this crater, right?
Well, that is true, but it's all because of...
So, I was right. See? That's how they do things.
Okay.
That's something to think about, isn't it?
No.
You wouldn't know where I can find the remains of that Hopi village I'm looking for, would you?
The Indian village? No, I don't have the slightest clue. But as soon as I communicate telepathically with Trantor, I can ask. These aliens know everything.
Okay.
So, what brought you here? To this crater, I mean.
This is not just any crater. People just blindly believe whatever those so-called modern scientists tell them. They say that the crater was formed by a crashing meteorite that fell here millions and millions of years ago. That's a bunch of baloney, I say. However, I know the truth. The crater was formed when a Trantorian ship landed here.
You know, about what you told me when I arrived.
Yeah? What?
What door were you referring to when you said you couldn't get them to open it?
To the dimensional door between Earth and Trantor. That's why they came here that time they landed with their spacecraft. They're setting up dimensional doors on hundreds of planets all over the universe. And the one on Earth is right here. A total trip, huh, dude?
What is the communication machine exactly?
It's all this stuff I have set up on top of the trailer. I built it myself and christened it with the name Communication Machine because I plan on using it to open the dimensional door and come in physical contact with the Trantorian.
Why did you tell me to help you make it run? Is it broken?
Yeah, after getting here and setting everything up, I ran into some bad luck. It had hardly been running for an hour when the machine ran out of energy and stopped working. I took off the plate covering the rotor and checked out the battery that makes it spin, but I can't find what's wrong. The battery looks like it's in one piece. I just don't get it. All I can tell is that if the rotor doesn't spin, it doesn't produce energy. And without any energy, the machine is useless hunk of junk.
How can I help you make the communication machine work?
I'm not sure. The thing is, we need energy for the machine, and the energy is produced when the rotor spins.
How does the machine work exactly?
Basically, the machine is a sort of amplifier that can emit sounds at a specific frequency. It has a keyboard attached with 7 buttons to play the 7 musical notes. Using my telepathic contacts, I have been told that a way to activate the dimensional door is to play a combination of 5 notes at a frequency revealed only to me. Pretty fascinating, isn't it?
What's that panel of spotlights behind there for?
Each spotlight goes with one of the musical notes. When you play the note, the matching spotlight turns on. But the truth is, they don't really do anything. What I mean is, you don't need them to activate the dimensional door. But I saw something like them in a movie, and I thought the communication machine looked much more hip with them.
What's that strange device you're wearing on your head?
You mean my telepathic helmet? It's a telepathic empowerment device that multiplies a human being's telepathic abilities 2,000 or 3,000-fold. I use it to communicate with Trantor. You got to be careful. When you wear this, you run the risk of going crazy because a lot of ideas flash through your brain. There are millions of telepathic messages people give off all the time without realizing it. Fortunately, I can clearly distinguish telepathic messages from Trantor and run no risk of losing my marbles.
Yes, losing. Excuse me there, I was...
Well, I'll let you get back to work. We can talk later.
Whenever you want, kid.
You calling me kid? Okay. I forgot to get a bowl. Alright. rock to me.
Well, well, isn't that unusual? It's got a hole in the middle, like a donut. Okie dokie. I like it. You'd think it was the work of an artist and not just a rock I happened to find on the ground.
Alright.
I wonder what that's for. Maybe Mama Dorita has a cat and she puts its food there.
Well, who cares? It's mine now.
I may be needing this.
A bowl! I got a bowl!
It's made of
Good
clay,
for me!
and it looks handmade by a local craftsman.
Alright. Now, let's see if we can't go help Psycho Alien Boy. He needs to get this thing to spin.
If I get it to spin, the communication machine will start running.
Interesting.
Yes. We can place the strap between the back wheel of the motorcycle and the rotor on the communication machine. That way, while the wheel is lifted off the ground, I can start up the motorcycle and make the spinning wheel turn the rotor, providing energy to the communication machine. There's just one detail missing. I have to join the ends of the strap together to get the invention to work. Of course! I can use the stapler to join the ends of the belt together. There we go. I only had 3 staples, but I think it'll hold.
I highly doubt 3 staples would hold something like this.
Alright, let's see if I can put this in place.
For any time.
This looks like a job for Joshua. If he could build that crazy machine, he must be pretty clever with his hands. I've got it. I'll give Joshua the strap, explain my idea to him, and have him get his hands all dirty. Joshua?
No, I'm talking to you. Don't look around. You're the only Joshua here.
Yes?
I came up with an idea to make your communication machine work.
Seriously? That is excellent! Explain it to me, boy.
Look, I thought you could place a strap between the back wheel of the motorcycle and the rotor of your machine. Afterward, we rev up the motorcycle's engine and put it into gear. The wheel will pull on the strap as it spins and...
Oh, yes. I understand now. Great idea, young man. You're not as dumb as you looked after all.
Hey.
Just one thing. Do you have that strap?
I've got it. You'll put it in place, won't you?
Oh, yes. That is right up my alley. Just leave the strap next to the motorcycle, and I'll do it in 5 minutes. The thing is, right when you talked to me, I had just tuned in a telepathic message from Trantor that I simply must decipher before I forget it.
As you wish. But don't take too long. Well, let's hope he can get this show on the road. I'm dying to check whether my idea works.
Alright. Let's go do something else. I changed my mind. I don't want to do anything else. I want to see if our idea worked.
Oh man! I see Joshua hasn't put the strap in place yet. I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Man.
Joshua!
Yes?
How come you haven't put the strap in place yet?
Look, there is one small problem. Logically, I can't put in the strap without taking apart the motorcycle wheel. And I can't take apart the motorcycle wheel because I need a number 10 wrench, which I don't have.
Oh, brother. Now I get it. I've been such an idiot. I shouldn't have joined the ends of the strap until I put it on the wheel. The bad thing is, I can't cut the strap again and re-staple it, since it'd be too short. What's worse, I don't have any staples left. Okay, Joshua, don't worry. I'll get us a number 10 wrench and bring it to you.
Okay, I trust you, sonny boy.
You weird me the heck out. Don't call me that. Ever. Alright. Wrench, 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 wrench. Wrench, wrench. Wrench. Machine inventor guy.
Hey, Saturn!
What?
You see, mon ami, there's something I wanted to ask you.
If it's in my power to help,
Could you lend me a number 10 wrench?
sure. Take it from the set of tools hanging on the wall.
Hey, those enormous rocks you use for your stone sculptures. How do you manage to bring them here? Do you have some sort of moving crane?
No, it's much simpler than that. I get the help of Oscar, Mama Dorita's disciple. He's amazingly strong and can move stones that weigh hundreds of pounds all by himself. In exchange for helping me with that, I give him menthol chewing tobacco that Rutger whips up for me. That big powerhouse just loves to chew tobacco, you know?
Alright.
I'll let you get back to your work, Saturn. Au revoir.
Adieu.
Alright, tools on the wall.
Nice set. Yes, sirree. Let's see. Here on the left are the wrenches. Shoot! Just the one I need is missing. The number 10.
Ah,
Hey, Saturn.
What's up now, BB?
The number 10 wrench is missing.
Impossible. It's gotta be... Hey, wait, you're right. I used it before and left it here in my pocket. Here. Kid, your reflexes are shot, you know? Well, don't worry. The wrench must be down there, in the street. You just have to go down and get it.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
yes. Let's go down and get the wrench from the street then. I'm sure it didn't. Nothing horribly complicated happened.
I don't see the wrench anywhere. Ugh. I'm afraid I figured out where it is. It's fallen into that disgusting trough. Okay, who's the sucker that's gonna stick his hand in there?
Not gonna be me. I'm gonna throw the flower pot over the railing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll drop the pot on the trough, and with a bit of luck, the wrench will come flying out. I can't tell if it worked from up here. I need to go down and check.
Alright. Wrench!
Great! There's that dumb wrench.
I love you, wrench.
It's finally mine! All clean and ready to take to Joshua.
Alright. Let's go take this to Joshua.